Comic fam, we got some monster record breakers to discuss. Congratulations to last week's winners. Enjoy the video. Another week, even more hot comic books. We gotta come back to the mic with Jem from Gem and Collectibles. How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling great, especially when I see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1 making #10 on the honorable mentions. This book has a print count of just 3,000. It's highly sought after collectors, and an 8.0 sold for a whopping $16,830 back in December. Well, it's up 43% now, selling for 24 grand.
First team appearance, a difficult to secure in any grade, low print, first appearance of Splinter, and the death of Shredder. We have a comic book wanted by so many members of the community. This comic book wouldn't leave our Hot 10 most of last year, isn't that right?
Yeah, we had Turtle Fever for like all of 2020.
Next at the list at number 9, hit the subscribe button, slap that like button. We're shooting for 1,000 likes. Help us get there, comic fam. We need your support. We're talking Archie's Madhouse, issue number 22, the first appearance of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. We also have the first appearance of Salem, her cat, and a 9.2 that has no prior record set on GPA, selling for $18,000.
Shout out to Melissa Joan Hart and the Clarissa Explains It All days. Moving on to number 8 on the list, we're going to go with Amazing Spider-Man #1, first solo title, second appearance of Spider-Man, first appearance of J. Jonah Jameson, and the Chameleon.
The Chameleon? Also the half-brother of Kraven the Hunter, who's getting his own solo movie, and we found this out back in June of this very year, and you would know this information if you downloaded the best comic app in existence. Key Collector Comics, use code TOM101 to unlock a free 2-week subscription. Get access to key alerts. When news breaks, Key Collector informs you so you can get ahead of the curve and secure some comic books. We have a 9.2 record that happened this past week. It's all about Spidey here. 150K is what it went for back in April, up 12%, an increase of $18,000, selling for an all-new high of $168,000.
And now, number 7 on the list, we're going from the first Spider-Man issue to the first Fantastic Four, the first appearance of Marvel's first family, and really what gave birth to the Marvel Universe. It's also the first appearance of their first villain, Mole Man, and Triceratops, who I don't think we've heard from since.
The FF is coming, and this has been one of the most sought out after Marvel blue chip keys. They don't come up often because members are hoarding them in troves. The 6.0 record was set back in 2018, selling for $32,265. That's some time ago, making this $30,000 uptick make sense. 95% up in price since that last sale, selling for an all-new high of $63,000.
Man, that's a big double up, but not as big as number 6 on our list. Moving over to DC Comics with All-Star Comics, issue 8, the first appearance and origin of Wonder Woman.
A beloved Golden Age book, part of the Trinity over at DC Comics that includes Superman and Batman. A 6.0 hasn't seen a sale since 2009, selling for $11,247. Gem, how does a 6.0 going for $11K sound right now?
I wish I had a time machine.
Time machine indeed. An increase of 284% this week, up $32,000, an all-new high of $43,200. Next at the list, we got Tony Stark. We have the first appearance of Iron Man, Tales of Suspense, also known as TOS 39.
With that clunky gray metal armor, Iron Man's first appearance and an 8.5 sold for $65,000 back in June. Strong number. But it ain't June 2021 anymore, man. This is up 52% with this all-new record-breaking sale of $99,000, about to hit $100K.
A $34,000 price increase in under 6 months. That's why you got to hit that subscribe button, comic fam. Who else is keeping track of this rapidly moving market? Next at the list at number 4, spec we called comic book sales that we knew were bound to go up. We have number 4, Journey into Mystery 83, the first appearance of Thor, and a new 8.0 record.
Man, this list is full of blue chip Marvel keys. I'm loving it. That 8.0 sold for $31,200 back in July of 2020. It's up 121%, now selling for $69,000. Now, moving on to number 3 on the list, let's go back to Fantastic Four, but we're talking about issue 6. This is the first time we have 2 villains, super villains even, team up in the Marvel Universe, Doctor Doom and the Submariner. I think collectors are expecting that we might see this on the big screen.
I love this monumental key moment for not just Marvel Comics, but for both of these characters. It's also the second appearance of both of them in comics in the Silver Age. We have a 9.6 record that was shattered this week because we haven't seen one since 2013.
And back then it sold for $20,315. Now it's up $40K, up 195%, selling for $60,000.
The Submariner spec is real, just like Doctor Doom's at the list at number 2. His first appearance in Fantastic Four issue number 5. We have a 9.2. That is up since January's high sale of $72,000. We knew that this book could reach higher numbers, but I don't think anyone expected it to go past the $100,000 marker. An increase of $45,000, 63% since that last sale, selling for $117K.
I can't believe Fantastic Four issue 5 is selling for over $100,000, and we haven't even had Doctor Doom confirmed in the MCU. I think people just have that much faith in Feige. Moving on to number 1, the hottest runner-up. It didn't have 3 record breakers, but it did have a monster record breaker, becoming the all-time highest selling comic. You know, I'm talking about Amazing Fantasy 15, the first appearance of Spider-Man.
Hit that like, slap the subscribe, comment down below. We have a Shang-Chi number 1 going out to a winner. We have the origin, the first appearance of Spider-Man, the death of Uncle Ben, the first appearance of Aunt May, and the first appearance of Flash Thompson. The 9.6, as Jem mentioned, sold for $1.1 million. Trickle down has been happening all year, and a 7.0 came to market. Last selling back in June for $162,000. Jem, hit him with that new high.
It's only a 26% increase, but that 26% is $42,000 with an all-new record-breaking sale for a 7.0 of $204,000.
Swinging past the $200,000 marker, comic fam. Let me know what you think about this list. Enter to win the giveaway, and as always,
geek responsibly and stay minty fresh.
Enough said. Comic fam, join us over on the best new app to buy and sell funny books, expensive paper, collectibles, comic books. Whatnot Wednesday, every single Wednesday, packing the house. Dollar bid start auctions that last 60 seconds long. Come join us and take a look at these other videos. We made them for you. Pick either one and have a great week.